Hey guys, welcome back to the Gray Print. I'm Sadie.
I'm Amanda. Just want to say thank you to Brazen Fox for letting us record here again.
Yes, and today we have a very special guest. We have Slim in the building.
How you guys doing?
Hi, we're so happy you're here.
Thank you for having
coming.
me. Thank you for having me.
All right, so you are in the fashion scene. Can you tell us more? What led you to that? You know, what inspires you in the fashion world?
To start, what got me into it, I was in college. I was ripping and bleaching, dyeing jeans.
Okay.
And I was charging people to do it. So I was making a little side hustle off of
Oh,
that.
that's smart.
Yeah. So people were coming to me like, yo, what's going on? Where you getting these jeans from? I'm like, I make them myself. So I'm bringing people in. Obviously, word spreads. And then eventually it turned into sweaters and shirts. And eventually I just got out of school and I was like,
Well, that's smart because,
Fuck it.
like, you're not even buying the actual merch. You just fucking it up.
fucking it up. Exactly. Just fucking it up for people. So
Okay.
That's fire.
yeah, and then after that, came out of school, started the brand. I started collecting other pieces, obviously, and then just ripping it up, making it, throwing it online.
Was that your major? Like, you were a fashion major?
No, I'm actually an audio engineer major.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, so you do music as well?
Yes.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. So I noticed you've been featured in Fashion Week. Can you tell us how that is, that whole experience?
Yeah, what was that like?
So Fashion Week is really fast paced. It's really stressful. Very tiring. Got into that through the clothing brand. Had my brand featured in New York Fashion Week one year.
Wow.
And I
that's
was
dope.
doing a bunch of shows the next year. And they were
Congratulations, by the way. That's
Thank
like
you,
a
thank
really
you,
big accomplishment.
Thank you. It wasn't the main events yet because obviously, I'm not Louis Vuitton and them type of people
But
yet.
still,
But we're getting there.
like,
We're getting there.
you know,
Yeah,
We're getting there, we're
absolutely.
People
getting
are
there.
seeing your merch. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So one time I was at a show, had my bag full of merchandise, and someone's like, and this is not the first time this has happened. They were like, "Yeah, models is this way, X, Y, Z," and I'm like, "Nah, I'm going to design." So something just told me in my head. I'm like, you know what? Let me go check out what's going on over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is dope.
Went over there. I ended up walking for like 3 brands that night. And that was just the
That's just how it started.
yeah.
Wait,
so I
Nice.
designed,
So-
I designed and I walked in the same show.
That is amazing.
And that was all because someone like mistook you for a model?
Yeah.
Wow. What a
That
freaking opportunity. That's
What?
awesome. He's like, I could do both.
He's like, I get mistaken for a model.
You know
like,
what?
Look at
yeah.
you do.
Yep.
That is so cool.
Why
And
not take it?
So, like,
Yeah.
when did this take place?
This was back in what is this? 2023. So it's funny. My career started right before the pandemic.
Nice.
So I was doing the designing stuff since 2016.
Okay.
Wow.
I got into modeling 2020. So the pandemic started March.
Yeah.
So I literally started January. I got into my first Fashion Week show in March, and then the pandemic hit.
Oh,
And then I
Wow.
so obviously took a whole year off, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
got back
So,
into it.
What would you say is like a common misconception about Fashion Week? Because once Fashion Week hits, all of a sudden people are there, people are watching the show, people are just posing outside of the show. Like,
Common misconception of Fashion Week. That's a tough one.
or like, okay, let's say you're in Fashion Week. What's something you dealt with that you didn't think you would have to deal with?
I would have to deal with.
Yeah.
I could tell you something that I didn't expect to see.
Okay.
So this last recent Fashion Week, I was doing this one show, the celebrity show, and one of the designers that was in the show literally was standing outside for 2 hours in line waiting to get into the show.
Wow.
This is a designer. He's in the show. He didn't get on set until 20 minutes before his show.
Oh my
before.
God.
That's
He was
insane.
pissed. He was
I would think they'd
pissed.
have their own entrance. Like,
You would think.
Was it a gay brother?
No,
Okay.
no.
I'm just trying to get a mental picture in my head, like having a fit outside. You guys can't be serious.
That's crazy. I would think at like an event like that, it'd be a lot more organized. Something
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. I
No.
wouldn't expect something like that to happen.
Like they-
So I mean, I guess that might be a misconception that it's organized stuff. Absolutely not. There's so many
wow.
So many things fall through the cracks you wouldn't even think.
I hate to say this missing comment. I don't know why I keep bringing this up. But a misconception. What's the word?
Misconception.
Yeah,
Misconception.
Is there like a lot of gay people?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fashion is mostly run by.
That's what I was saying.
That's not a common misconception. I
Yeah.
feel like that's obvious.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I could have been wrong. Maybe it's like, no, it's pretty balanced. Maybe I don't. That's the thing.
Nah,
Have you
it's a lot
seen
of-
how like gay people dress? It's
Yeah.
fabulous.
It's amazing.
You can't spell fashion without bash. I don't fucking
I'm dead.
So, like,
I was like, where's that one going? I was like, I could spell. I don't know.
So I'm just curious. Where are you from?
Oh, right here, White Plains.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, right here, whole time.
And like, could you say like where does your inspiration come from as far as like with your designing?
Originally, my first inspiration was Ralph Lauren polo.
Okay.
I was a polo fiend. Like, I literally still have a cabinet full of just all polo stuff.
Oh wow.
Like,
That's pretty cool.
I could probably wear a different polo piece for probably almost a third of the year
Oh my god, that's pretty cool.
and not repeat anything.
I feel like
That's amazing.
yeah, for a hot minute, like I remember that being like such a classic, like go to. It looks good, like sharp, cleaned up well.
You
Right.
can do anything in a polo.
Yeah.
Like you got
Anything.
money.
Okay, fashion sense.
Okay. And how's your support system? Like how do you tell your family like, hey, this is what I'm pursuing? Because it's not like a normal thing to pursue, and to be actually succeeding at it too.
Well, I feel that like it's more the creative aspect of the job.
Yeah.
As opposed to like the not like the 9 to 5.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Yeah. So funny. Came and told my mom that I was gonna start the business with my brother. My brother lives with his mom, so when I told her, she was like, "Oh, I'm kind of not surprised. Your father used to draw clothes. Used to draw dresses actually for women."
Oh.
And then she was like, "Your one of your uncles is actually a tailor in London." Hilarious.
Okay.
So-
Fashion capital.
Right. So it's like, it was just already kind of in the blood.
Oh, that's
Kinda.
so awesome.
amazing.
Yeah.
And so it's safe to assume like you didn't know this prior to that conversation.
No. Yeah.
That's so
Oh,
cool.
that's even
Yeah. So I was like,
more
are you serious?
amazing. Yeah.
Like, where's this book of things? Haven't found
That's
it yet.
dope.
Just following the family legacy.
That's awesome.
I mean, no one really did anything like with fashion-wise with their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
The only fathers was obviously my uncle in London being a tailor. But my father just like really drew. I don't think he really.
But to
Okay.
still have those
Yeah.
similar interests,
Yeah, he was a
and not even
dentist.
knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really.
I feel like
dope.
even
Was
to
a
be
hobby.
able to do something like that,
Right.
like that takes skill.
Hell
Like not
yeah.
everybody, even just drawing, like that's and to
Drawing stuff.
yeah, like to sketch out like women's garments, like that's
Absolutely. Absolutely.
that's no small thing.
So, how do you feel in regards to like getting support from White Plains and people in your town?
Oh, absolutely. I get love all the time. People actually call me Dip sometimes when they see me because my clothing brand is called Diplomacy Clothing.
Okay.
So yeah, so sometimes that happens. But yeah, I drop things all the time. Shit
Nice.
sells out in minutes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Do you
So
do
it's
like
like
any
that.
pop-up shops, or is there anything you
Absolutely.
feel like could be better within
I
White Plains,
mean,
Westchester, when it comes to like the
yeah.
fashion world?
Well, with anything, not even just fashion, the North, I would have to say, just has a problem with support.
oh yeah.
Yeah, we're more cutthroat a lot, especially, oh my God, fashion industry, oh shit, you should see it. Garments stolen.
No.
Yeah,
what?
garments get stolen,
What?
accidentally ripped and or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You'll see sabotage.
Oh my God,
You'll
I
see
would kill someone.
models get replaced last second, and it's like, yeah, models do other things to other models, of course. You're trying to, get ahead, X, Y, Z.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Have
It
you ever had
gets-
to deal with someone trying to sabotage you?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Lucky so far.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Yeah.
intimidating with a shirt off.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't see right now. I have like a shitload of tattoos.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
I was about to say like.
He's
take your
like,
shirt
no,
off.
nobody trying me. No.
I don't know if it's really like intimidating, but I'm like 6'3",
yeah.
tall 6'3" guy with tattoos. I don't know if you like it's. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not your
I'm not the first option
It's
to
not
fight.
the
you know?
fuck around and find out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not an obvious target.
yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into today's topic.
Okay.
Let's do it.
What generational curses are you going to be breaking, or are you currently breaking? You
Currently
know,
breaking,
what kind of
going to
toxic
break.
shit does your family do that you're like, ugh, I don't want to be like that? So I would say being emotionally there. I
Okay.
feel like the emotional availability aspect, like, there's so many things I remember, even at my daughter's age. My daughter's 8 years old. I know what I was feeling. I know when I felt like shit. I know, like, when I would just start crying and, like, trying to process, like, how I don't feel good and how I wasn't able to speak on it. Because, like, I want to say mainly in minority households, like, you express yourself, that's always seen as disrespect.
Right. Yes. Absolutely.
So it's like you kind of
Yeah,
teeter
no
on
talking back. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, don't talk back, but it's like, okay, but how are we supposed to get to a common understanding? Like, that's what I want to break. I'm like, that shit ends here. Like, there's some stuff that my daughter will tell me and it's like out of pocket. And I'm like, all right, well, you're expressing yourself.
I'm glad you
Let's
still told
correct
me,
it.
but
Yeah,
yeah, let's-
exactly.
yeah.
That's the main thing. But
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let's correct it. Let's, you know, kind of break down how you feel and find a solution.
I feel like I have like a thing like that with my daughter, but a little similar, but kind of different as far as like if and when there's ever a time where she does something wrong. So I have this thing where it's like, if you tell me the truth, I won't get upset.
Right.
So, and I try to, and it's not as easy as it sounds.
It's
Of
not,
course not.
because it'll be
It's
some
like-
out of pocket shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like the hardest part about it is like you have to stay true to that. Like you have to really
Stick
like
to your word.
Yeah, if they're being open and honest, you cannot get upset because then they're not going to trust you in
Right.
the long run.
It's like, but you just said, you know.
But I totally prefer it because at the end of the day, I know, and I can tell just by the way she is with me and how comfortable she is coming to me to talk about whatever, that she does feel comfortable. Like she can tell me things.
You provide that safe space.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like, be honest with me and like we'll figure it out together.
Right.
But yeah, like she'll get into it with, you know, at school with someone and she'll come
Yo.
to me and just tell me the gossip.
The
and
school tea is so funny.
so funny with little kids. So funny.
They think they make such a big deal out of small things. It's like,
Right.
just wait.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You
You
got
haven't
it
seen
easy right
anything.
now.
Exactly. You haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, that's
Right.
funny. That reminds me of I remember like constantly thinking when people would say like, oh, when I was like pregnant, they're like, you know, having a baby is hard. And then I remember when I had my baby, she's a baby. I'm like, this isn't that hard.
It's
like, what are they talking about? And then it takes some time, but I realized that it's like, it's not having a baby, even though it's told to you that way. It's like having a child, being a parent. It's like when they're older and they talk back and you have
That's
to
when it gets hard.
teach them how to
Yeah.
be a good human being. Like that's what's hard.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm terrified because up until this point, I feel very lucky with my daughter.
Yo,
I feel
for
like,
real.
like I constantly joke about this, but like she's gonna be a terrible teenager because like there's no way it's this good. Like the other foot's gonna drop. Like I just
it's-
know it.
And it's so funny because my daughter and her daughter are mini versions of us. I was like,
They are.
going to make our lives hell.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
yeah. But one thing I will say, as far as like having a daughter that is so similar to me, even with certain things that like she'll get upset or like it may seem irrational to me. I understand her so well because she's so similar to me. So even at times where I know that I'm reacting in a way that's not right,
Right.
like I know why, I know the reasons behind it. So I feel like anytime that she's going through that, it's like, all right, I know how you're feeling.
Yeah.
Like, let's take a step back. Like,
Have a moment.
yeah, take a deep breath.
Woosah, woosah.
Yeah.
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 So what about you?
All right. So for me, I guess generational curses I'm gonna break would be, I guess, something like emotional intelligence. Definitely like more open door with expressing yourself, feelings, letting things be known, be truthful. That you don't gotta like run and hide certain things. I want you to be able to feel comfortable coming to me to tell me things with my future children.
Yeah.
What
it's
else?
important.
Yeah. What else?
Or like any habits that like you see run in your family that you're like, we're going to put a pause to that.
I think you better not.
Right. No, I mean on my father's side,
So
They're
you
kinda
like your
crazy.
family. That's
yeah, I
nice.
was about to say, like, my mom's side is cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't really think of anything like that. I mean, yeah, no.
You live
Yeah.
with both your parents? You grew up with both your parents?
No, I only go with my mom. My father's kind of like pimpish type. 3 baby moms.
I feel that.
Yeah, we all live with our mothers.
Yeah.
Do you feel you feel like that's a generational curse that you could break, or actually that's not even? I don't know. Is it even a curse? I mean, you can't even.
It's funny because
I mean, he's not Nick Cannon.
But do you feel like
yeah, no.
Do you feel like you are like you feel like it's cool to do that? You feel like, or do you feel like you could settle down with one woman and be with her and be committed for your whole life, or do you feel like you should have 3 baby moms?
I don't want 3 baby moms.
Right.
So that's a generational curse
That's
that
too
you
much.
wanna break.
that you're
Yeah.
trying to break.
I
I got you beat though. My dad got 4.
Oh,
4 baby moms.
That's
moms.
crazy.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want 3 baby moms, but the idea of settling down with one and lasting forever is a long time. We got to realize when that was written. You know what I'm saying? That was back in the day when we only lived to be about 30 years old.
Yeah.
You know, not 100.
I feel like
So,
2 baby daddies max is
Yeah.
okay. Like, I don't know.
you know what I'm saying? We here for a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, or we could be here for a good time, not a long time. I
It's
don't
like
know
the
how it
first
goes.
one is like, all right,
But,
we
yeah.
were young, whatever. Second one is like, all right, you better fucking know better.
So all 3 of you guys have half brothers or stepsisters.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a generational curse that you could. I mean, not it's too late for y'all, but
I would never
Damn.
call them that. Like half
you generational curse.
Right, you generational curse.
You
You
half
curse.
blood. Muggle.
Some other examples of like generational curses is poverty, divorce, being a child abuse, domestic abuse, alcoholism, drug addiction, cheating, depression, fear.
Yeah, my family's not good with relationships. There's only like my mom is one of I think like what 9 or 8 or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
My mom is number 9 of 13.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, so it's definitely generational curse with the baby moms thing, because my grandfather had 5 boys,
Wow.
something like that, 5, 6 boys, something like that, with his previous wife, and then had another 8, 9 kids with my grandmother.
Oh, wow.
8, 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8, 9 is
But
crazy.
not for nothing, but I feel like that was way more common.
Back
like
in the
back
day,
in that
yeah,
day. Yeah, it's
absolutely,
not looked at
absolutely.
as how we do now.
Yeah.
where
Now it
it's
sounds
like,
absurd. You have 9
you for
kids
the
now.
streets.
But you know what it is? Because back then, you didn't know about it unless you knew the person.
No, that too. That too.
You know?
That too.
So it's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I feel like blended families are still very much a thing in this day and age.
right.
But I feel like back then, I don't know. I don't think it was as stigmatized as it is now. Is that the right word? I'm not sure.
No, yeah. I think that's the right word.
But yeah, that's definitely. I don't know. I don't know if I would look at that as like a generational curse.
I just think you're horny.
I don't know. I feel like 2 is decent. 4. It's like, bro, you might be
Yeah.
cursed.
And he's so young too.
Yeah, maybe that's I don't know.
But yeah,
These women got to be crazy.
yeah.
Like you have, like let me be the 4th baby mom. Like
My
that.
dad's 48. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he almost
Yeah.
my age. And
Yeah. But yeah, they did the damn thing.
Is anybody else in your family, Slim, like creative have that type of mindset as you, like very creative and very I don't want to say different, but like you be on some different shit, bro.
Let me think. Creative. My cousins up in Canada are actually into cars. Like they race cars and shit up there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. They do that.
Shit. Canada.
Yeah. up in
Mr.
Canada.
Worldwide over here.
Yeah.
Right? Like you just London, Canada,
Yeah.
my planes.
I'm trying to go back to Japan. That was the best trip
yeah?
I've been on. So
Back
far.
to Japan.
Right?
Back to Japan.
Were you
Okay.
there for business or pleasure?
Pleasure.
Oh,
Yikes.
okay.
Well, both. It was for
Yeah,
college.
pleasure,
credit.
right? In the massage parlors. I know how
I'm
you
not,
feel like that.
I was too young to even know about that. Well, not really, but no.
It's like,
Yeah.
get your mind
I
out the
wasn't-
gutter.
Yeah.
So is there any kind of style or city that kind of has the most
Influence?
New York, of
influence?
course. New York.
York.
New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing beats New York.
Well,
That's
yeah,
fair.
but like, it's trying to be nice.
You,
Yeah,
already,
yeah.
you already know.
Yeah, come on now. You go to Manhattan, come on now. You're gonna
Yeah.
get
Every kind of
Yeah.
style.
everything. Yeah, Fashion District, Times Square, please. Yeah.
Like
Cool,
Milan who?
Yeah, yeah. That's cool. You know, like that's the real high fashion. You know,
Yeah.
super whatever. That's nice. That's
Yeah.
cool. Met Gala wear. You know, I get it.
Yeah.
All right, but no.
Like, all right.
Yeah.
So do you find that networking at these events is easy, or because it's so cutthroat with people trying to sabotage?
I mean, so there's two sides to that coin. The networking part obviously is hard or easy depending on the person, how shy or not shy you are. Obviously, if you're gonna be in the corner and not talk to anybody who's gonna do the show and leave, then obviously you're not gonna really meet anybody, shake
Yeah.
any hands. But if you're outgoing, introduce yourself,
Right.
you'll meet people.
Do you feel that you are? Like how?
Outgoing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
or like in that setting, because like I don't know. I just speaking for myself. I feel
Yeah.
like I'd be kind of intimidated being
Yeah,
around.
Other.
Like I don't
People
know,
that
like that
probably
many.
been in the industry for so long.
But more specifically, like that many like creatives, like I feel like that could be a little intimidating, and especially just being kind of like a newcomer in that industry. So when you have found yourself in situations like that, do you feel like it's hard to talk to people?
I look at it more. I don't know. I get inspired. So let me put it like this. I'm weird. What people would call envy would turn into inspiration for me. Like
Absolutely.
if that pissed me off, that shit was that hard that I seen on somebody else. Now I have the battery in my back to go do something
That's awesome.
Yeah.
just as cool,
For real.
or yeah. I don't sit there and put the spite on you. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, no, I gotta
Right.
sabotage this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I gotta get him
Yeah.
out of here.
You're just like internalizing
I need
it
to because
level
again,
up.
me dimming your shine doesn't
Right.
make mine brighter.
Yeah.
So I need to boost my shit.
It's
But
like putting the fire
now,
in
thank you for that battery and the inspiration because now I have the visual of
sure.
what I just saw,
Yeah.
and now you probably just gave me a new idea, technique I didn't know or tried.
Could work
So,
for you.
Exactly.
So would it be like a proud moment if and when you have kids, like they want to pursue the fashion?
Well, that'd be dope as
industry?
hell. That'd be dope. That'd be
Yeah.
dope because I'm gonna be styling them anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, if they got
Cool,
into it,
cool.
that'd be dope. But I'm let my kids do what they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you feel you did say you did music.
Yeah.
Does the music and fashion tie in together?
Oh, of course, absolutely. Any chance I get, I try to tie the two together. So like if I have a song with one of my boys.
Do you style your friends? I would do that.
Oh, absolutely,
Oh, cool.
absolutely, all the time. I just styled my brother yesterday for a birthday party.
Cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah, it's it's dope. It's kind of like the food. Like well, I really love to cook too. I want to be a chef at everything. It's funny.
Wow.
So I do a lot of shit, right? So
You know
it's
what's funny? Our other
So,
co-host Ricky is a chef,
Oh,
and
see.
like
He would have loved to be a part of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time. Shout out to what is it, Ricky?
Ricky.
Shout out
Yep.
to Ricky. Next time.
Sorry.
But I wanted to be a chef originally. That's the first thing I ever wanted to do in my life. But I decided to keep it as a hobby, obviously. But when you cook for people and you see the joy on their face,
oh,
you
hell
know,
yeah.
from eating something good.
Yeah.
It's like you like my shit, bitch.
Right, exactly. So it's the same thing with the clothes.
Yeah.
But then it's even better because now they're going to hit the road with it.
So everyone will see.
They're going to take pictures and everyone's going to be like, yo, what the fuck is, ooh, what's going on?
Okay.
Yeah, it's mad funny because
Cool.
I had a quick story. One of my boys, shout out to Dado. He supports a lot. He's one of my top supporters. So he had an event that he was hosting, and he was the MC. So he had to really host, and he's gonna be in front of a pretty decent crowd. And asked me to style him, of course. I made a couple custom pieces for him, obviously to
Nice.
wear. And every time I make something for him, he always has it's like a tug of war almost, because my style is a little more, not gonna say eccentric, but I don't really go with the green.
Okay.
So
to
it might
push
not be
the
something
limit a
you're
little
always
bit?
exactly. It's not might
Yeah.
be always something you're really used to.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it on purpose with you because obviously people's not
Like,
gonna,
you're
not
gonna get used to this.
exactly.
Okay.
And people are not gonna be used to seeing you like this, so it's a whole new look for you, obviously.
I feel like that's usually what you get on like red carpets. It's like
Right.
that wow
Oh,
shock.
who's this? I've never seen this version of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. It's like a new character. Like you playing a video game, you throw on a new skin. It's like, oh shit. So
I feel that way when I try to change up my hair.
exactly. I do the same way. Change up my hair, and it's like, oh, who's that guy?
Yeah.
Go from Slim to somebody else. Go to Mills. But yeah, he knows. But yeah, it's like a tug of war all the time. He always gives me such a hard time. But I dressed him for the event. He goes out there, does his thing. I see him the next day. I'm obviously at the event too. Oh, so I go down. I greet him during intermission. And he's like, yo, bro. You was right.
Oh, wow.
He was right. People feeling the fit. And I was like, we gonna keep doing this arguing back and forth thing. You're gonna let me do my job. What did you know?
It's like,
what
I'm
you
an
hire me
artist.
for?
Right.
What'd you hire me for? You know, like,
That's
you,
so cool.
You had me have you look good. Like, you know,
Right.
that's what you paid me to do. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have you go out there and make a bad reputation of yourself and my brand. Can't do
Damn,
that.
I'm gonna call you when I need some. Like, yo, what do I wear?
I got you. Listen.
Oh,
That is so
that must have been so like gratifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fulfilling. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you take it on a whole other level because you style people for main events. Like,
Yeah.
I just get instant gratification where I'm like, girl, do you like this? Am I okay?
You go to the party and everyone's like,
Like,
oh, yeah,
is
yeah,
this
yeah.
it? Is this what we're going for? I feel like I'm giving. It's giving, yes. So, like, I can imagine on, like, a bigger level, especially, like, on a piece that you create, it's like, yes.
All the time. But it's funny, though, as a creative, I had to learn that everything you make you might hate it and someone else might love it. I had to learn that the hard way when I first started. I was at the show. I bought these 2 suede hats. So I was experimenting with the bleach. And I threw bleach on this on the black hat, the black suede, and it turns like this orange color. So it's like a black and it has this bleach orange color. It looks fire. Cool. Then I had a green suede hat. I was gonna do the same thing. I have this orange with the on the green.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's gonna look incredible. Psych. Turn gray.
Oh.
What the fuck? So I got a green suede hat with gray like bleach splatter.
Oh shit.
What the fuck am I gonna do with this? So I had these leather patches I cut out and made, and I was painting my my logo on the patch. So I did it pink, just as an offset, because pink and green go together. So I put it on. It looked kind of cool. I was like, all right, well, whatever. I have the show coming up. I just need products on the table. We'll see what happens. Man, them shits flew faster than the black ones.
Really?
What?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, them shits flew so much faster than the black ones. It was incredible. I was like, wow.
Wow. So, like, thinking about the fact that, like, you have to take in consideration color, fabric, I guess.
How certain chemicals are gonna
Exactly.
react.
Yeah,
to
like, this is like a
others.
whole science
No,
behind
yeah,
it.
yeah. You have to learn how to. Yeah,
Wow.
you have to learn to put fabric aside that you know you're just gonna waste.
What's
because
like
you
a
can't
fabric you
with
hate
the test.
working with?
Leather and really thin fabrics, like
Tool.
is that a thing?
Tulle?
Tulle is like
It's like
woolish.
like
what's
that,
under
um,
like wedding dresses to make
yeah,
it poofy.
That like ballerina.
it's almost like
kinda.
mesh.
Yes,
like
I don't
hard
like that
mesh?
shit. Yeah. I don't like shit like that. Shit that thin and because it rubs together easily and it slides.
Okay.
So yeah, it's hard to kind of like line up sometimes. But
Sorry, real quick, just to bring it back a little, because like I was really interested in, so in moments like that where with the green hat, pink patch, that the bleach turned it gray.
right.
So you weren't really feeling it when it happened. Like in moments like that where, I mean, you're an artist, you're a designer, and you want to put forth like everything you have. Like how do you, like what determines like what's gonna make the cut and what isn't? Like what's that process like?
So that's a good one. I guess it kind of like leads back into the same thing. Like you just have to it's discretion, I guess. If I'm really not feeling it and I'm like, this does not represent the brand at all,
Okay.
then
Okay.
it's like backdoor. But if it's like something like that, where it's like this still fits the brand, this is obviously still on track.
It's just not what you were expecting.
Yeah, it's just not the colorway I would have gone with or went with or even,
But it's on
intentionally
brand.
done. But it's on brand.
He's probably like
So-
a really good interior designer too.
Oh,
Like I'm
absolutely.
just thinking, like your
Absolutely.
house must be amazing.
Absolutely. I have a bunch of pieces like collected already. I'm looking for like a space.
Yeah.
So I have like all these amazing pieces already collected. I was just imagine in your head, all right, so like I have a green sofa, right?
No bleach, right?
No bleach, no bleach. Regular green sofa. Then I have these 2 like living room type chairs, but it's what is it, like tapestry? So it's like this floral tapestry look.
Okay.
And then it has the wooden arms, the nice wooden arms
dope.
with the What else I have? I have these really nice clear glass circle tables with like the silver arm that like just like
Yeah.
bunch of shit like that.
So no like matching furniture sets. Like everything's
no,
like its
it
own
has to be. You have to,
individual
yes,
piece.
you have
to
to
fit
abstract
the-
everything together, but it all looks like it would be like, oh shit, this is
like
a
every
set,
piece is
but-
selected on its own to fit the decor. I love that. So
Right?
much more like creative and effort and thought
Yeah.
that goes into something like that, as opposed to like Raymore and Flanagan. Like, yeah, I'll take that room.
Let me
No,
get the
right, right.
bobs.
Just give me that set right there.
That whole set right there. Yeah.
Number D36.
You got that in the cherry wood?
Right, right. Yeah. I'm also a big thrifter, so that's part of the.
Love
yeah.
it.
That's
Love
that.
awesome. So
Yeah.
my
I love
sister was
thrifting.
trying to get me into thrifting. I don't have the patience for it.
That's the thing. You have to put in time. That's the
Yeah,
thing. You
it's
you have to. You can't go
nice.
in. You can't go in with an expectation.
That's where I fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. You can't go with the expectation.
No,
you
it's
can't
good
go
because
in
like
there.
everything's a surprise.
Yeah.
I don't like surprises, bro.
Oh man, I love surprises.
You know I can't just go with the flow. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna find something. I went in and found anxiety. I'm like, oh no.
Wow. Not anxiety. It's funny. So me and my boy just went. Shout out my boy Spike. We just went the other day to some spot in Connecticut, and it's like this big, huge warehouse type of thing. You can find like army gear in there. You can find like shit for your house.
Oh my god,
I love it.
it's cool.
When I tell you I came out with nada, and this
What?
motherfucker came up.
Really?
What?
How did that happen?
So
Did he just find all the good stuff right before you
nine.
did?
All right. So there's one.
Like, go over there real quick.
So we go to this one spot. We finally find the clothes section, like where they actually have like clothes and shit. There's this vest on the thing. It's this brown leather vest with the fur coming out the side and the arms, really like nice and lined with it. Like it's neat as shit. Like you can wear this thing to anywhere, just about. You can style that thing to just about anything. Not my size.
Oh.
Whose size is it?
Oh,
His.
it's
Oh, shout out to
Boom.
Spike. You found your size.
Found his size. Boom. Gets that shit. Found this other spot. We about to leave now. We going around, circling around back. We find this one table. She's like, I'm leaving now in 10 minutes. She's clearing all this shit out. She has this sign up. Everything on the back wall is $1. But if you grab a bag and whatever fits in the bag, you get the bag for $5.
What?
okay.
I would just take
We're gonna
everything.
need the address.
Yeah.
Right. It's funny. He found it on TikTok.
That's how I
it on
find.
TikTok.
That's how I'm
Yeah.
always finding sample sales.
I'm dead, really.
I love sample sales.
I
yeah.
refuse to download TikTok. I'm like,
What?
Really?
I feel like I'm at that age now. Like I'm refusing to download like different technologies now.
But TikTok's been hot
Right.
for like a few
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You,
Bro,
your
you
willpower.
It's
young
sorry to
as
say
hell.
that any of the TikTokers, but I'm not about to be that guy to set up my camera and do dances in front of my shit. That's
But,
You don't gotta
can
do
style
dances.
yourself.
No, you can watch other people do their dancing.
Bro,
Like
yo,
us.
hold on. Let me say something real
Nah.
quick. Hold on, Slim, man. You could use TikTok to your advantage like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
I
With
keep
all your-
hearing this, but
with all your outfits, you
isn't
can
that
do,
shit about to get banned?
we better take advantage.
It's
There's
still
a
up
reason.
for
It's
discussion.
too late
Yes.
because you become famous overnight through TikTok. I'm about to ban that shit because I'm a hater. But bro, you could literally like all the outfits. You could do like different how you say like variations and you mismatch outfits. What do you call it? You know the word I'm talking about. Like you don't wear,
Transitions.
no, it's not. Like you wear a suit and they have the different variations of the suit.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah,
how
yeah.
many different ways you can match
Yeah,
it.
but you
Right.
could do like all that, all your variations of your outfits, and just do like crazy transitions, and that's what TikTok is. It's basically real.
I
but
mean, yeah, it is.
the
like
thing about
perfect-
TikTok
it's-
is that the algorithm is insane. So who knows? Like a million people can see your shit just the way
Yeah.
they throw your shit on the
Yeah.
time.
You know what you should do? Like, have your pieces, like you're walking down, and then the transition is the pieces, different pieces, but you're just walking in a
But
straight
see, that's
line.
what I'm saying. I'm not about to be that guy.
But you should be.
Set my
You could
phone
be
down.
a rich guy.
I-
and do
I
that.
I
need-
get you, but like I get that.
Nah,
Last thing
I'm
I'm
not
only
about to be
gonna
that
say,
guy.
but
I can't be
like
that guy.
the whole thing with, and like I hate to bring her up of all people, but like Kylie Jenner and like her makeup line, like she one of the biggest things that worked in her favor is that she used social media to market all of her like makeup like her cosmetic line.
Yeah.
So it
She
was
did,
just,
like, her
yeah, it's like
swatches.
free advertising. She could just like, she didn't have to go through advertisers. She could just post everything to her own social media websites. But like if you have enough of a following, it's and like you already have models. So you
Right.
wouldn't have to be the one, like, you know, your
Right.
TikTok would be your brand's account and it could just be filled with models and people that you hire.
I have someone. I just need an assistant and
Yeah.
have them run the account.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, there's an idea.
I think so. Oh, you know, I completely forgot that we were talking about generational curses. I'm like more into like the fashion that you're doing.
Do you have any upcoming goals that you're trying to achieve as far as with your designing or even music?
Yeah. New music dropping. New music dropping the 14th. Shout out to Spike for dropping this track, new single.
There you go.
Yeah, pour me
Very
up.
good.
And is it safe to say that you're incorporating your designs and like any visuals that you have?
Always,
with-
always.
in your music?
Always. Diplomacy to the T.
All right.
Everyone, all my models, myself, everyone got to be in my stuff. Come on now. You can't.
That's right.
Smart.
Yeah.
Come on now. Full marketing.
Of course.
Full
Hell
marketing
yeah.
blast.
It's like you have no choice.
No, literally, you don't. You're gonna pull up, and I'm gonna pull you to the side. Let's style you. Let's get you right.
You
Let's
can
go
change
on.
right over there.
Literally, no, literally.
Like I have your
literally.
sizes.
Right. You go put this on next. No, that was okay. Right.
Which
I just shot a music video recently, Potent.
Potent.
Yeah, it's my latest video out. Go check that out.
And where can they find
link in the
your
bio.
music?
Instagram, freshly_slim on Apple Music.
Okay.
Was that the
SoundCloud,
very
all that.
first? I'm sorry, but like I look. Was that the very first video that you have on
On
your
my
Instagram?
story, yes,
I like
yes.
that one.
Thank you.
I like
thank
that
you.
a lot. You had something that popped up. It was like a cartoon.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry.
Was it Tom and
Getting
Jerry?
choked out. It was,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
But it brought it back. Like it was good. I liked all the visuals.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, see. you
And
do your
all
thing.
the pieces in there is my brand. Just look out for the peak.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So do you have like a favorite artist or designer that like
Other than Ralph Lauren.
other than Ralph Lauren, but like any favorite rapper, artist in general?
Oh, I thought you meant designer.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna
well,
say
he's
my
not-
favorite artist only because it's said when you say your favorite artist, and then if you eventually meet them, they turn out to be an asshole.
I always hear that.
So I'm not gonna do that.
That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is there any artist that you fuck like? Which artist or rapper do you think is the most stylish or has the most fashion?
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Okay. Damn.
Like you got like ASAP Rocky. You got like,
Kanye.
Yeah, Rocky's cool.
but I don't even like when I think of fashion. Like I fuck with Drake's fashion. He just mad comfortable. I feel like
Drake is cool.
a bit-
He's alright.
it's calm. I'm not too
It's
much
calm.
with the flashy
It's
shit.
calm. It's calm. But you're biased.
Yeah, he's like a Drake
Yeah.
lover.
AVO to the neck down. Who you said? Tyler Creator. Tyler's nice. Tyler Creator. A little bit.
I feel like the West Coast vibes is different. It's too
Yeah.
different for me.
Who got a damn.
What about any athletes? Any basketball players that you fuck with? Like when you see them walking down the tunnel? Like do you fuck with like
Westbrook.
Westbrook be killing it?
Yeah, Westbrook be killing it.
You know who I
OD.
think dresses pretty cool?
Harry Styles.
No. No, he
I'm
wears
not familiar.
skirts. No thanks.
Oh, absolutely not.
I feel like
Austin Powers popped into my head.
oh my god, Austin Powers is a good one.
No. Yeah. But what's his name?
He really just pushes the limits.
He does. Kyle Kuzma?
Mm,
Dresses pretty cool.
Okay. I can see that. Yeah.
Basketball player.
Oh yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Totally. He has all the free throws.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cool.
all the jump shots.
That guy. In the jersey.
He's so tall.
Okay, so who do you think has like the worst style?
The worst style? Oh man. The majority of the population. I don't know.
Okay, like don't go hard, but I mean celebrity wise.
Tell us how you really feel.
Celebrity wise, the worst style. Damn, I can't keep up with trash. I don't know.
Right? Yeah. I
love that.
Nobody's ever you never been like scrolling down Instagram and nobody's ever made you say, yo, what the fuck is he wearing?
Yeah.
I can
Like
name
said,
some-
that's
No, I like
majority.
his answer. I don't keep up with trash. That's the whole
yeah,
mood.
Yeah, I can't keep up with trash.
So, I'm just curious. How do you feel about like that, like overly eccentric type of vibe? Like, I can't help but get like, remember when Lady Gaga used to come out with like her
Meat dress.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. See,
Yeah,
there's
like
a
the
line.
meat
There's a line
dress.
for me. Yeah, there's a line. Like even in fashion, I mean, obviously in fashion,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a line. Like I even see like you'll see those high fashion shows and it's people in fucking shapes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like what the fuck? How did this make it to the runway?
Yeah.
Did you see that one fashion show that happened recently? And it was like women wearing it was like women wearing bodysuits, but bodysuits that were carrying dresses.
I saw that.
That
I thought
were
it was
like
kind of weird.
positioned in like odd. Okay, so like a woman's wearing a dress, but it's like upside down.
Okay.
Like, and it looks stiff as hell. And then there's another woman that comes out behind, another model that comes out behind her, and the dress is like attached to her hip, like
Oh wow, what?
Yeah.
The
yeah, like splayed out, like
Yeah.
horizontally.
Ew. Well,
Yeah.
I don't. I
Yeah.
gotta see that. I don't know.
I guess
I mean,
that's more of like a way to display the garment in like a way.
It's supposed to be
that's-
art.
I
It's
don't know.
expressive.
It's
I
supposed to be
guess.
different.
Yeah.
Could you ever think you could see yourself doing something that eccentric to like display your work? No.
So, how do you feel about? I don't want to say like hype beast, but like how much designer is too much designer on a person?
Oh well, I mean, again, money can never make a person. Money doesn't buy swag. Money does not buy
Style.
style. Money does not buy class.
But it can buy you a stylist.
It can buy
It
you a
can buy you
stylist, exactly, but it
his
can buy you a
expertise.
stylist. Boom, that part.
There you go.
Because I don't care what you do. You could be the richest corny motherfucker, and you could buy a full Louis suit, Louis piece. Go to Gucci, go to Ferragamo, go anywhere. Put Fendi, put all your shit on, and you still look like shit.
Yeah.
I don't care what those
I've
price
seen
tags say. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn.
It's really how you style it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like there's a picture the other day that came out of Natalie Nunn, Bad Girls Club Natalie Nunn, and she's wearing I think like Louis Vuitton sneakers with a Gucci handbag, and the internet just tore her apart, like tore her apart. And not that long ago, an article came out about her being one of the like highest paid females in Hollywood at this point with like Baddies and Zeus Network and all this stuff. But even with that like. You know, she has all this money, obviously. I feel like it's a perfect example of, like, money cannot buy you style.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. But I feel like with sometimes with some of these celebrities, it's all a stunt just to get you to.
So, is there a celebrity
Attention.
that
Get
you
people
would wanna-
talking.
that
Right.
you would want to style?
Oh yeah, all of them.
All of them?
You know, come on now, come through. Yeah. Diplomacy worldwide. Come on.
I like that.
We all want to know, is there a certain way to walk the runway, and do you mind showing us?
Do
Well-
you, like, instruct your models on, like, how you want them walking out and stuff?
I mean, all the models are obviously pre-tested before, so you should
Okay.
all generally
Oh,
already
like,
know how
you
to
should
walk.
know,
Yeah,
that's
you
your
should
area of
generally already
expertise.
have, yeah,
Okay.
a general idea of how to walk.
That's like the baby
Um,
steps of being in that industry.
Yeah, you should already. Yeah.
So
you
that's
wouldn't
not
be
something
here
that's, like,
already.
decided by the designer. It's, like,
No.
a standard.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, we get to pick our models that are there,
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That's
but
cool.
obviously the models obviously got chosen because they were already pre-tested and
Oh,
you went
okay.
through the casting process already.
Oh, wow. So this
Yeah.
whole thing is extensive before it even gets to the
Oh yeah,
runway.
before the show is
wow.
that's about a whole
That's another process in
yeah.
itself.
You might have
Wow.
casted a month out before,
That's crazy.
going to 2 rehearsals and then 2 cutting sessions. Yeah.
So for shits and giggles, I just want to see this. Can you give us an example of like what they call it a catwalk? Is it a catwalk for guys as well, male models as well?
Nah, just runway, hit the runway.
Runway. Can you
Yeah.
show us like that, how you would do like a come to the runway and pose? I want to see them follow you. I want to see their poses too, because I know you got to come down the
Fuck
runway,
you.
go to the end, you do something, turn
Yeah.
around. Could you mind just
Yeah.
showing it real quick? And then I want to see
Sure.
Sadie and then Amanda. Go ahead.
You like
I'm
you hate
scared.
it? No.
Yeah, what?
Oh my God.
How's my hair?
I was not pre-tested.
Right?
Haven't
Where,
done the castings.
where was my screening process?
Okay.
Nah, those get crazy. Those go crazy.
I feel like I would cry.
I'm gonna put on a
I've
song real quick.
Had a one casting for Fashion Week. We literally staying outside. One of my boys is out there already for half an hour before I got there, and we were still outside for another hour and a half waiting to get inside just to be casted.
Wow.
And you literally walk for 10 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is there any advice you would give to anyone else as like a way to stand out from your competition?
Confidence.
Confidence.
It's always confidence.
Okay.
Confidence.
There you go, people.
Be confident. Fake it till you make it.
Nah, literally, always be confident. Bring your own style there, of course. be yourself. When I say that, I mean like don't. Obviously, you have to wear all black to these things, but like if you can make yourself look obviously something worthy of being on like a magazine cover, obviously it's like, why would I want to see that person in my clothes? They look a little different. They don't look like another Kim Kardashian. I mean, obviously Kim Kardashian's a good look to get on the runway. Duh.
Yeah.
That's a bad example, but you know what I mean. You don't want to look
Someone
like
that
everybody
has,
else. Yeah.
Like individuality
Exactly.
stands out.
Right. Right. So if like say you have freckles, try to accentuate that, make that pop out more.
Okay.
If you have really nice hair, whatever it is,
Make it pop.
make it pop.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Ready?
Work.
Start back by the window or by the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop out like this.
Not the model music.
ladies, you better be behind them. You guys gotta come up behind them.
Wait, we have
No,
to.
I want to watch him first.
Okay.
Okay, should we?
I want to watch him
Okay, go
first.
ahead.
I need
So-
to like get a visual.
Hold on, let me widen the angle.
So he walked down.
So
took
we
a
have
few steps.
Slim in a purple sweater, tie-dye, black and white pants.
He gets to the center of the runway. He poses,
Walk down.
takes a few walks,
Get down the runway.
pauses again.
Turn back down.
Back to you, Amanda.
Final pose.
Okay.
All right, Sadie's
Very
next.
short runway.
Do you ever feel like you're trying hard not to laugh?
No.
I feel like I
Really?
would have that problem.
I would laugh so
I
much.
feel like I wouldn't be able to take myself seriously.
I know. I would fall.
I'm gonna try when I do my little. I'm
Do
gonna
it first.
No, he said called you.
No.
and I'll be the announcer. Watch. Go ahead. Watch.
I go into like full superstar mode. I feel like I'm like on the Met Gala.
Right?
Coming up, I'm gonna act like it's from the Diplomacy brand.
Let me fix
And
that.
we have it from the Diplomacy brand. We have Sadie Ruiz. That's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Coming in now all black. Could we get a little commotion for the leggings?
Yeah.
Woo! Uh-huh. It is made out of 100% polyester, as you can find it in the thrift shop located in upstate Connecticut. Guys, make it up. Give it up for Sadie.
I'm scared. That was harsh.
All right, go ahead. Let's get it, Amanda.
Oh my god.
It's a good runway music, actually. Good choice.
Yes, Amanda Fair.
From the spring collection of Diplomacy, coming all the way from damn near Yonkers, but we're going to call it Mount Vernon. Give it up for Amanda coming through with the blouse,
Yes.
coming
queen.
straight out of Black Friday. Can we get a little bit of commotion for the heels? Will you work it, girl? Yeah, I think you guys could be models.
Right.
Wow, that was fun.
Yeah, there we go.
I learned something.
Got you guys a little taste of
That was
the
good.
experience. Yeah, there you go.
I felt a little stiff.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, I'd be so pissed if a bitch sabotaged me. I'm like, you know how hard I walked right now?
People shit getting stolen all the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That
Don't ever
sucks.
bring your important valuables to
That's good
a
to know.
show. Yeah, if you really like it and you want to see it go back, don't
So,
bring it.
do they have like a, I guess, designated locker area, or it's just free for all? Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you might be lucky if you like. I guess I know. Obviously, the higher up you get, the more obvious security and
Yeah.
secure things are. But for the regular shows, it's more so.
Like
If you're
your
getting
own
good with a
shit.
designer, you can keep your shit with their stuff because there's always gonna be someone watching their stuff. So your
Okay.
shit would be good. But
Oh, that kind of sounds
Yeah.
well. Briefly, I've done like background work, so that's kind of the same thing. So like whatever you bring, like you got to make sure like keep your shit together.
Are you allowed to bring like a little team with you? Like maybe like one or two people?
as a designer, yeah. As a model, most
No.
times no. Unless you have like unless you know like the makeup team or something like that.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh God, that's probably a whole other process in
Oh,
itself.
So at
yeah.
least as a designer, though, since this, I feel like in that situation, you do have to keep an eye open for people trying to sabotage your
No,
work.
yeah, of course.
At least it's good though that you could bring, a little team with you, even if it's like, your cousin.
Yeah.
You can bring anybody, no. Literally.
But yeah, like
exactly,
just
yeah.
to some people
So-
that you can trust to keep an eye
Yeah.
out.
So
Yep.
like it would make sense that like next time you're in a show, you as a designer, you bring like one or two people.
See what you did there. See what you did there. Wink, wink, hint, hint.
I get it.
I second that
All
motion.
right. Heard it. I haven't done a show in a while as a designer.
Oh,
I'm gonna
cool.
get back into it. Wintertime is always slow for me. My creative juices take a rest, go into hibernation,
Okay.
restart, refresh,
Okay.
and then
So do
springtime
you-
we pop back out.
Do you have anything that you can show us now?
What do you mean? Oh, like clothing?
merch? Yeah.
No,
What
I
do you
don't have any pictures of anything.
Okay, that's fine.
No.
No, I like
Well,
Yeah.
let us know. We'll,
because I
like,
just got all excited walking.
Well,
I'm
like,
like, let me just wear this.
well,
I just made
insert
a
here.
new skirt suit top
Okay.
set, matching set. So yeah,
Very
like I cut
nice.
and sew from scratch. So
I like
love
Oh,
that.
wow.
Yeah, so I did that. So if it was essentially a really long blazer, women's blazer,
Yeah.
and I cut it in half. Obviously took out some extra material, so it's like cropped,
Oh, okay.
sewed it back up, and I'm gonna obviously throw some more designs on it.
Oh, that's
And then I'm gonna put some
cool.
elastic in the waist on the bottom, so obviously you could just slide it up.
That sounds
Yeah.
nice.
That does
Yeah.
that sounds comfy too.
Yeah.
And it sounds different. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like the the
It's
average
definitely
thing that
not.
you see all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All my stuff is one of one. I promise you, like, you're not gonna see this anywhere. That's
And-
part of like the pride I get from my clothes too, because it's like people are always gonna ask, where did you get that? And there's only one answer. Like, this is not an in-store thing.
Yeah.
Got it. So
Yeah.
being that it's so like one of a kind, what are your price points for certain pieces?
It really depends because again, I do everything. Like, I like to say I always have a little Chinese sweatshop in my house. So like
Okay.
I have a
Children working for
I have
you?
no children, no children.
Okay.
No children working.
Condone this.
I
Yeah.
just had to be clear.
Nobody working there but me. Nobody working there but me.
So there's a lot of different pieces.
Yeah, I have screen print. I have the vinyl cutter,
Wow.
2 sewing machines, embroidery machine.
Oh, so it
3D printer.
varies.
Yeah, exactly. So depending on what you want done.
So just
added.
even having this equipment, you've put a lot of time and money into.
Yeah. I made the money back since then, but
Oh, that's all.
Passionate about your craft.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You know,
Very good,
and you
very
gotta
good.
charge accordingly. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So do you want to tell our viewers and the world where they can find you, where they can find your brand, so on and so forth?
You can find me. My personal page is freshly_slim, spelled exactly as it sounds. Clothing brand is Diplomacy Clothing. Instagram as well. What else am I on?
Well,
Apple Music.
Oh.
Papa Slim, artist name.
Cool.
PAPASISLIM, one word.
and where's a good place where people can buy your your clothing, your designs?
Oh, everything's in all in the links in the bio. Link in the bio.
Okay.
Okay.
Link in the bio. Yeah. If you
Perfect,
follow
perfect.
freshly_slim, tap that link. Everything should be right there.
Okay.
There should be a
That's
way to follow
easily
everything.
You got it,
accessible.
guys.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning into The Great Print. You can catch us on all streaming platforms, and we'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.